you live with another Fresh Friday tip. So today I want to tell you about 5 easy yoga poses that help detox your body. You know I'm always talking about detox. I mean, it's kind of my jam. But you know, people get scared of the word detox. They think like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be starving or like in the bathroom all day. No thanks, right? But it's so easy. It's like, you know, really detox just means, the definition is that we're not putting in things that are toxic and we're trying to get rid of the toxins already in our body, right? So it's pretty simple. And so we got to keep things simple. And there's really only 3 things that matter when it comes to detox. What we put in our body, what we put on our body, because remember, our skin is our largest organ. So it sucks in everything you're putting on your body, and what we do with our body. So today I want to tell you about 5 yoga poses you can do with your body and help your body to detox just by moving it in a certain direction. And they're really easy, whether you do yoga or whether you don't do yoga, whether you like yoga or you don't like yoga, it doesn't matter, because these poses will help you detox. So it's worth it just by doing these poses. Every little bit helps, okay? So the first one I want to tell you about is Revolved Chair. A lot of these poses are twists. And when we twist our body detoxes. So you're gonna come into standing. Oh, and you can't see me, but that's okay, because we're gonna come into a chair. You're gonna be like you're sitting in a chair with your arms extended, biceps by the ears. And if you can't see your toes, just shift your hips back until you can. Okay, so arms are up, coming into prayer pose. You're going to keep the hands in the heart center and simply just twist to one side, pushing into the elbow, keeping the knees bent, and looking up to the ceiling. This creates like a ringing effect. Ooh, did you hear my back just pop? This is like your body's ringing out its internal organs. So don't forget to breathe, guys, because when you breathe deep, that helps your body expel the carbon dioxide, which is also a toxin. So as you're twisting, you're breathing deep, which is helping you expel even more. So you do that on the other side, okay? I'm not gonna show you all because these are quick tips, right? And then the next one is Pigeon pose. So you're gonna come up into down dog, bringing say if it's your right leg first in front of your right wrist. And ideally you want your shin parallel with the mat, but it doesn't have to be. Like I'm super tight in my hips, and where's my blanket? I had a blanket here, I don't know where it went, but you could put a blanket here or a block, and all you want to make sure is that your hips are square. So square your hips, and this might be enough. Like I'm feeling the love right now. And, you know, because some days are tighter than others. Sometimes you feel tighter in your body just because of what's going on emotionally or what's going on internally. So you want to take a couple deep breaths here and just kind of come down. You can come down to your forearms. You can come down on a block or a blanket or a pillow. But basically, you want to come down and take some deep breaths here. It's so good because the hips hold on to toxins too, especially emotional toxins. And as you stretch out this area of your body is able to release some of that. So even emotions, if we're holding on to them, can be toxic. So this is a great pose for that. And then do the other side. You can wiggle out that hip, and then you're gonna come in and do the other side. So the next pose I want to tell you about is simple. It's forward fold. So what you do is legs are straight, but you don't want to lock out the knees because you don't want to put any pressure in that area. So if you have really tight quads, you want to make sure your knees are bent a little bit. And move the love. Move the love so you're on your sit bone. Inhale, take a deep breath up, extend the spine over and out over the legs. And this can be done 2 ways. Your back could be flat, but in this case, we're gonna hang heavy. So the head hangs heavy and you're just forward folding. And you take some deep breaths here. And anytime the head comes below the heart, you guys, it's so calming. It calms the nervous system and it also rejuvenates the body. It calms the mind. So it's a great restorative pose. Helps with blood flow. So hang out and forward fold with the head over, hanging heavy, knees bent if you have to, and just take some deep breaths there. So the next one that we want to do is it's reclined seated twist, reclined belly twist. And so this one, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to try to move a little bit so you can see that. But basically you're going to take in your knee and we're going to put pressure on the colon here. So this is really key. If you're detoxing or doing anything to stimulate detoxing, you want to make sure you're regular. Because if you're not, you're going to recirculate those toxins in your body from being constipated or not being as regular as you should be. So this is a great pose for that. So as you lean back, bring the knee in, hold it for a while here, squeezing the knee in, and then gently just pull that knee over to the side, reaching the opposite arm out and looking over the shoulder. So you're really wringing your body here. And coming up. And then you can do the other side as well. Another pose that is really important while we're down is seated twist. So bring one arm, the lower arm, you know what I mean, the leg. Okay, stop. So then you take the same leg that's bent, you reach up with the arm, like a kickstand, you're gonna put it at the sacrum, and then inhale with the other arm, turn, and that opposite elbow locks outside the knee so that you have leverage, so that you can twist. And you really feel the wringing action here, and you're gonna look over the opposite shoulder. So inhale, you extend, and exhale, you twist. And then when you release the pose and you counter, you let that blood flow right back through your body and it flushes out the lymphatic system. So as you can see, guys, there's so many things that you can do to detox, but just a couple simple yoga poses is awesome to be able to do that. And anybody can do them, you know, even if you're a beginner, even if you don't do yoga, you can watch this video and do a couple and do it before bed, and your body will start to detox while you're sleeping. So how cool is that? Anyways, guys, when you live fresh, you nourish the whole you. So I hope you have a great time, a great day today. And I hope you try these yoga poses. See ya.